Good morning, students. Welcome to our fourth online English class. Today we will focus on our grammar section and we'll learn about subject, object, possessive, and reflexive pronouns. The objectives for today's class is to improve grammar comprehension skills and to identify and use subject and object pronouns. There are many types of pronouns, but today we'll focus only on subject and object pronouns. The material you need is your English book on page 373, your English notebook, and your pencil. Get ready to begin our class. What do you know about pronouns? You have here some pictures displaying some of the common pronouns that we use when we talk in English. But do we know what's the function of using a pronoun in a sentence? Well, a pronoun are words that take place of nouns to avoid repetition. For example, Miss Ileana teaches our new topic. Mrs. Ileana is explaining pronouns. If I don't want to repeat the noun, which in this case is Mrs. Ileana, I have to replace that noun for a pronoun. What pronoun would you use in this case to replace Mrs. Ileana? Yes, Mrs. Ileana teaches our new topic. She is explaining pronouns. So we change Mrs. Ileana for a pronoun which is she. Now that we have an idea of what is a pronoun, let's focus on learning what is a subject and an object pronoun. A subject pronoun is a personal pronoun that works as a subject of a verb. For example, if you see here, I already circled the pronouns that we usually use as subject pronouns. They always go before the verb. This is the verb in the sentence. The pronoun goes before if we're talking about a subject pronoun. We all make mistakes. Make is the verb, we is the pronoun. Same as this one and this one. The pronouns goes before the verb. When we're talking about an object pronoun, we use a personal pronoun as a direct or indirect object of a verb. That means that the pronoun goes after the verb. The verb is showed and the pronoun is me. Mr. Thomas teaches us English. Teaches is a verb, us is the pronoun. My friend trusts you. Trust is a verb, you is a pronoun, and so on. So this is the difference on when to use a subject and an object pronoun. It all depends on the verb. Where are you going to use it? Before or after the verb? In your book, you have on page 373 a similar chart to the one I'm presenting here. You have some categories of types of noun, but today we focus on subject pronouns and object pronouns. You're going to see here that we have the pronouns for a first person, second person, third person, if male or female, and for a thing. We always use it when we're talking about a thing. And here we have the special pronouns that we use if we want to replace a noun that is plural. Let's begin with our guided practice to check our comprehension in grammar skills. Mark sings to Jane. We have to replace the noun, so here they replaced it for he and her. Jane loves Mark. She loves him. In the first one, I already did it for you. It says Tom likes ice cream. We're talking about a male, so we replace it with he, and likes ice cream is a thing, so we replace it with it. You can pause the video and check our answers in the next slide. Here we have our answers for our guided practice exercises. As you can see, they always use a subject pronoun when the verb is before, and they always use an object pronoun when the verb is after. I want you to remember that the only pronoun that doesn't change is you. As you can see, in second person when it's singular and in plural. Alright, I want you to always remember that that's the only pronoun that doesn't change when we are talking about the different types of pronouns. Now, you're going to work by yourself on activity A and B. I'll do one for you guys so you can understand what you need to do. Fill in the bubble next to the pronoun that correctly completes each sentence. Number 1. We'll all meet at my house after the game. We is the correct answer. So you're going to write down the answers on your notebook based on the exercises you see here. Activity B says decide if the underlined part of each sentence is correct. Fill in the bubble next to the right answer. I already underlined the part of the sentence that you have to check if the pronoun was used correctly. If it wasn't, you have to choose the best pronoun that fits in the sentence. Number 1, they tried out for the basketball team, so it's correct. So I circled the last option. You can pause and check your answers in the next slide. Here are your answers. You can check your answers. And if you have any questions on the topic or doubts, don't forget that you can contact me via email. Now let's review what we learned in today's lesson. Remember, pronouns take the place of a noun. Today we focus on a subject pronoun and object pronoun. Remember, subject pronoun works as the subject of a verb, so it goes before the verb. And an object pronoun is a personal pronoun used as a direct or indirect object of the verb, and it goes after the verb. Here is an example of the sentence. She is writing her lesson in the notebook. She is the subject pronoun. And if we want to identify the object pronoun in the sentence, this one is the verb, which is writing. So this one is the object pronoun that they used in the sentence. I hope you enjoyed today's online class as much as I did. Remember to always clean your hands. See you soon. Take care, my 7th grade students. Bye-bye.